Welcome to StraddleIncome. We're here to help you make money. In today's video, we'll be talking about a company that a lot of people claimed could be the next Tesla in 5 years. Similar to Tesla, it's in a newly emerged industry. It's a leader in that particular space, and its management is very well respected in the industry. The founder of Ark Investment, Catherine Wood, she has been very bullish on Tesla as well as on this particular company. If you're curious of what this company is, please watch on, and also please click the like and subscribe button. Without further ado, the name of the company is called Crispr Therapeutics. It's a company located in Switzerland. What you're looking at right now is basically the pricing chart of this company in the last 2 years. In 2019, the majority of the time, the company is being traded under $50. It didn't really start to pick up until around July of 2020. And then during December of last year, 2020, things really started to heat up. Right now, it's being traded at $220 as the highest point. It's 10 times of the price in 2019. Similarly, you can find out in December and November 2019, it's still being traded a little bit. But then really the average volume started to pick up in 2020. And then in 2021, that's when things really started to heat up. Why is the investor so passionate about this company? We have to look at the product and the company itself. Let's take a step back. The company is focusing on gene editing. It's using this kind of technology called a CRISPR and Cas9 therapeutics. Basically, CRISPR and Cas9 is a defense mechanism finding bacteria. When bacteria is being attacked or injured, they use this kind of mechanism to self-heal. So the founder of CRISPR Therapeutics was inspired by this kind of mechanism and decided to use it and apply that to human beings to treat a disease. So when human being has a particular disease, is being diagnosed, their stem cells being collected, and that stem cells being transferred to a special facilities where the genes or the DNA of that stem cell is being taken apart and altered, and then put it back into the stem cell. Then stem cell will do whatever it needs to do to build on and develop immune systems for the patient. And from that point on, the patient will be cured from this disease permanently. This is so revolutionary. If you think about how people are curing disease at this point, most of the time people are taking pills, undergo different kind of treatment, but those are preventive measures. This is to fix the problem at its root cause. Now, let's jump and talk about the product. The product that CRISPR Therapeutics currently have is mostly focused on 2 different categories. The CTX001 is focusing on treating TDT and SCD disease, while CTX110 onwards are mostly focused on cancer-related treatment. CTX001 is currently in the phase 1 and 2 trial. Just to give you some background, when a drug or therapeutics is being developed, before it can be purchased on the market, they have to go through different stages of clinical trials. Phase 1 and 2 are early stages, preliminary stages. Phase 3 is really a massive clinical trials. A lot of patients being given the drugs and the treatments. If the results from clinical trial phase 3 looks promising, FDA will give its approval and the drugs can there be purchased in the open market. Therefore, if we can look at the timeline of CTX001, it's currently in the middle of phase 2 trials. The report has stated about 10 to 12 patients being taking this kind of therapeutics and their status being closely monitored. Why is people so interested in this company if the company doesn't have any product to sell at this point? They actually reported revenues. Their financial statement, which can be found on the SEC, if you look at it, in 2019, they reported about $211 million as its revenue. The majority of that revenue is coming from its collaboration with big pharmaceutical companies. The biggest partner is Vertex Pharmaceutical. By forming these kind of collaborations, they can co-develop co-research and co-commercialize the product. Therefore, in 2020, the revenue dropped significantly because further collaboration revenue will not be received until a number of milestones has been hit. This company is not very stable. There's going to be a lot of up and down. There's a lot of risk. But the company claimed it has $1.4 billion in cash, which is equivalent of 2 years full operations. So what really sets CRISPR Therapeutics apart? First, it's in a very new industry, similar to electrical vehicles. The therapeutics of gene editing industry has not been there until 2012. And the solution the company is providing is revolutionary in the sense that one, it provides treatment, two, it provides a platform for other companies to develop gene editing solutions. And the company has really shown results in terms of commercializing collaborations and developing drugs. In 2012, when it's first discovered this gene editing technologies, in the next couple of years, CRISPR has formed partnerships with Vertex Pharmaceuticals. It started a clinical trial of CTX001 in the latest stage of 2018. And then 2019, first positive cases being treated with CTX001, their leading drugs. And in the latest report in December 2020, about 12 patients has been undergoing treatment and their results looks promising. The third factor that really sets CRISPR Therapeutics apart, which is the inventor and the founder. The founder of the company is called Emil Charpenter. She's a very well-known figure in the industry. She recently received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry along with Jennifer Doudna, which I will talk about later. With all those data points, the company really have a good story to tell. It's in a very promising industry, huge market cap, and it's a leader in that particular space, meaning it has a potential to capture majority or large sum of that market share. And the inventor of the company is well known. She can bring a lot of attention to the company and a lot of attention from the investors. So that's it. In today's video, we talked about the company CRISPR Therapeutics, why it could be the next Tesla. We look at it from the industry, the solution, as well as the company management perspectives. But if you're late and you think the CRISPR Therapeutics is too pricey for you, I'll recommend you a couple other stocks that you can look into. Before that, make sure you click the subscribe and like button. There are other companies who are also focused on gene editing. Fate, EDIT, Edit, and NTLA are the other leaders in this space. NTLA, I want to talk about this company a little bit more because NTLA is a company founded by Jennifer Doudna. She has partnered with Emil. They both received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2020. So very similar background, very similar, trajectory. But NTLL currently is being traded at $81. So there's potential you can get in there, buy some shares before it really started to pick up. I hope the information I shared here is useful and helpful. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you in the next video.